Hello, wonderful people. My name is Jessica, aka the Sacred Rebel. This podcast is dedicated to all the other sacred rebels out there, sacred women, and all of the above that are in need of a guiding light in their waking life and spirituality. This podcast will feature talks on spirituality, being a woman, traumas, self-development, meditations, as well as self-healing and all of the above. It is with love and compassion that I gift this podcast to the rest of the world, as it was never presented to me growing up. And it is my hope that this podcast will be the seed that is planted in someone else to basically be motivated to create a change within themselves that can be the change for the rest of the world. So kick back, relax, grab a cup of tea, and enjoy. Much love. Hello, wonderful people. My name is Jessica, aka the Sacred Rebel, and I am back again with another resourceful, insightful episode to share with you guys. Before I get into this episode, I wanted to say, voila! I not only have one piece of equipment that I needed, I also have two. Now, as you can see, the lighting is different, so I was able to get the camera mount with the ring light to mount my phone properly on and give me the lighting I need whenever I film at at night. Sorry. It is late right now. It's probably 2 a.m. or something like that. I couldn't go to sleep, so I figured I'm going to do this. And also, as you can see, new mic. Now, this mic is really great. It picks up my voice perfectly, as well as it helps reduce a lot of other outside noises. It is so wonderful to have this and the camera mount, and it was all made possible by those who donated it and shared my GoFundMe. So I thank you guys for helping out. I was able to raise $100 out of $500. I still need other key pieces of equipment, such as the headphones to listen to the audio and kind of just cancel out more noise and reduce it, and also to get a better video audio editor, because what I use is Video Leap off of my iPad, and it's okay, but it's not really a great audio editor. It's not really even a good one. It's just something simple, and I could basically use something that will help me clean up the audio even more to get this a bit more crisp, because eventually I want to work towards getting these episodes on Spotify or Apple. The other thing is the proceeds will also go towards either me purchasing a new laptop or repairing an old one. I have two laptops. One is experiencing the blue screen of death, and I don't think it's no longer functional. It is very old, probably close to 8 years old. So that laptop is kind of obsolete. And then another one that was a free laptop that was gifted, it kind of decides when it wants to work or not. So it will either power on or it won't power on. Or if it does power on, it can decide in the middle of me doing work to shut down. So I have just gave up on both of these laptops. But if I do have enough money, I could either buy a new laptop or I can just repair the one at Geek Squad. But I know for a fact that it's going to be a couple $100, which I don't just have flying everywhere at me. But again, if you can help out, that'll be great. I will still be sharing my GoFundMe in the description below. So any dollar and any share really is very helpful. Also, if it sounds like I'm a little nasally, I am experiencing a little bit of an allergy. Um, Sometimes when the seasons, the air pressure changes, I will get like this little bit of a drippy nose. So I will do my best to keep the sniffling to a minimum and just flow with the conversation. Without further ado, let's get into the conversation. All right, so this video is probably gonna be short because it's late at night, and I have several times started talking about something, and I tried filming the video many times, and it just was not flowing right. But I think this time it's going to stick. Now, I wanted to talk about the fact that we don't always have to let go of something. So, how this came up was a couple of days ago. I was in a women's leadership meeting, a Zoom meeting, and our mentor was asking us for the full moon in Leo, what are we going to let go? And the other women had beautiful responses, such as letting go of self doubt and fears of being seen, and other beautiful responses. And I had a different response to that. I said, and it's not word for word, basically, I said that I'm letting go of the idea that I have to let go every time, every cycle, and because someone else is doing it. Now, from what I was taught a long time ago, full moons are for releasing, and new moons are for like bringing in attraction. And for quite a while, every full moon season, I release, and every new moon, I will want to bring in. I will get here by my altar and I will pray and ask for things to be let go, and I will pray for things to be brought in. And this time it made me think, because when my mentor said to basically think on the things that you want to let go and share, I was thinking and thinking and thinking, and I had nothing. And a long time ago, when I came across like this question, what are you going to let go? I remember I was thinking and thinking and thinking, and nothing came up. And then I started to panic. Oh my God, I should be letting go something. Something's wrong. I need to be released. Maybe I'm holding on to something. And so I just made up something to let go. I made up something. I was like, oh, I should just let go of this. No more of that. And letting go is a process, and letting go is beautiful, and it can be chaotic. But what if we don't have to let go every time? What if we just need to hold on just a little bit longer to whatever that we have the idea of letting go of, whatever it is that you have in your head that you believe that you need to let go? Do you really need to let it go right now? What if it's something that you actually need in that moment, and it will fall off when you naturally go through changes? It will shed off with that old husk of skin. It will shed off that old energy. It will shed off naturally. But do we need to really force this change? Like, I've seen a lot of people obsessed with healing. I had a friend once. He was obsessed with healing every upset or problem, but he called them upsets. He had a thing where he felt like he needed to like let go every time he was upset about something. He had to go and let it go. He had to go and let it go. He had to heal it. He had to do it quick. He concerned me when I believe it was like a family member of his was shot and killed. He was so sad about it. And then day two, he was like, I gotta let it go. Gotta let it go. I can't be sad about this. It's so hard, but I gotta let it go. Gotta let it go. And correct me if I'm wrong, isn't there a passage in the Bible where it mentions take the time to grieve? And he wasn't giving himself any time to grieve. He was just obsessed with healing this upsetting feeling that his family member was gunned down and now he's no longer here. And he felt like, oops, sorry, shook it a little bit. And he felt like he needed to immediately eviscerate that. He needed to immediately just let it go. And I'm not sure if that's healthy. Now we're obsessed with the healing journey to the point where we might be just hurting ourselves because we're chasing the high of healing. Yes, it feels good. But what if you just sat with that feeling? What if you need to sit with that feeling or whatever it is you're doing, a habit, whatever? Maybe you need to sit with that for a little bit longer. Maybe you don't need to let it go. And some people let go because everyone else is doing it and they want to fit in to be seen, especially in society and the spiritual community. I've noticed that if you're not a certain way, no one's going to talk to you. I remember one time I went to a medicine circle and I told someone about my experience that I had the last time I sat with the medicine, and it wasn't a good experience. It was tough. And when I told them all the things that happened to me when I got home and how I was feeling, and now I'm here again, they told me, "Oh, you simply did not surrender enough." And I stared blankly at them because I couldn't believe the words that they were telling me, that because I didn't let go, I had that bad experience. But I know for a fact that that was not the reason why I was having a bad experience. It wasn't because I didn't let go enough or surrender enough to be correct. And people are so obsessed, I don't even think they know how to properly surrender or what surrender means. And sometimes they end up forfeiting the good parts of themselves. The parts that they believe that they need to let go are probably also the good parts of themselves that they just need to let stay for a little while longer. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. And that's how I felt. There was parts that I wanted to let go because I personally wanted to let go at the time, but I also didn't want to be pressured into letting go parts of myself that I needed, that I truly needed for myself in those moments. And I passed my little test on that. But yeah, it just made me think that there's just this obsession with you got to heal everything. And here's the thing, you're not going to be able to heal everything. There's going to be more things that are going to come up and slap you in the face, and you just got to like figure out how to deal with it with compassion and love. And that's the honest truth right there. And you don't have to do everything right away or right at this moment to like fit in. You can do it at your own pace, because we get fucked up trying to keep up with the Joneses, and that's not good. And I know for myself, for a while I was trying to keep up with the Joneses, thinking I need to let it go, let it go, let go, let go, let go, when I just need to just grow, just grow, just grow. I didn't need to let go. I just need to focus on growing. What needs to be let go will be let go in its own time. And I need to stop forcing myself to heal for the sake of wanting to be seen. And regardless, I'm going to be seen or not seen, healed or not healed. So it doesn't really matter, anyways. But that's all I wanted to share. Like I said, this video is not meant to be super long. It's just something that can be resourceful and help the next person who is starting their own personal healing journey. Just keep in mind, your healing journey is your journey, no one else's. And you heal at your time, not theirs. All right, peace.